Youngstown, Elser traffic, Cessna 736 Golf Delta, taxiing from the T-hangars to the runway for departure. Elser traffic.
The ground's too soft.
How's the sock look?
Let's go ahead and use 2.8.
Okay.
I mean, it's like it kind of was yesterday, kind of back and forth, it looks like, but it is pointing up that direction a little bit.
Yeah, and if they're 200 at 5, that would be the better one to use.
Yeah.
Run up is complete. Flaps are up. Prop mixture in. Doors and windows locked and secured.
Good, good, good.
Transponder to altitude. Landing light on. Strobes. Guess we could use them since it's a little hazy. And no time.
Okay, I got about 12 minutes till to the hour.
Okay. Youngstown, Elser traffic, Cessna 736 Golf Delta, taking 28 for departure. Elser. We're going to Newcastle.
Well, let's just stay here and do a couple here.
Okay. Okay. Quick check on the DG. Wait. Transponder to altitude. Ready to go.
Ready to go.
To the floor. Full power.
Okay, my airplane, your airplane. Okay, see what we're doing here?
Yeah.
We're crabbing in. I want this airplane nice and straight to that runway.
Okay.
The left wing down, right rudder in. See how we've lined up with the runway?
Yep.
And we're just going to hold this down. I'm going to get rid of some power here. I'm going to hold it there. Hold it there. We're coming down. In the ground effect. We're still up on that little bit of a wing. I'm still rolling in that rudder, or the aileron. Flaps are coming up. And flaps up, we're climbing your airplane.
My airplane.
Okay, I got that nose back around to that runway. That's what we have to have. Now we got just enough wind that it's actually going to be able to give us what we want.
Okay.
And that was left aileron, right rudder.
Youngstown, Elser traffic, Cessna 736 Golf Delta, turning final 428, touch and go, Elser. Yeah, I should have turned earlier. I'm getting pushed through the turn.
Yep. You just level your wings and fly back to the center line.
Yep. So when do you start to put the correction in?
Right now.
Right now. So I want to have left wing down.
Left wing down.
And
bring the nose around. Okay, first of all, bring the nose around to the runway. You got to point to the runway and then roll it in.
Okay.
You want to get the airplane. Push on that rudder. Push on it. It takes some pushing. The left wing down a little bit. There you go. See how when you put the wing down, it wants to go that way?
Yep.
You got to get that more rudder in there. You're not enough authority enough on the rudder. Okay, let it slow down. Just get up with the airplane here. As long as you have that crosswind, you still keep that rudder, that aileron in there. Let's just go ahead and roll back.
Yeah, figured too much too.
Do you see how much pressure it took on that pedal, that rudder pedal?
Quite a bit more than I've been putting in.
Yeah. let's say you got to make the airplane do what you want it to do. And if you're pushing and that nose isn't coming around, then you need to push harder, harder, harder. I mean, it gets to the point, and that's how you know when you're exceeding your crosswind component, is if you've got that full rudder all the way to the floor and you can't hold it, then
you got to go to a different airport.
go to a different airport, yeah.
Youngstown, Elser traffic, Cessna 736 Golf Delta, back taxiing 28, Elser. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that the sock, oh no, it has picked up.
It is picking up,
it
yeah,
is picked
absolutely.
Up. Okay. I was going to say it's crazy the sock's dead and we have that much wind up there, but it's definitely picked up. Okay, flaps are up. Ready to go.
Go ahead and roll your aileron in on your takeoff roll. Oh. And as you remember how when we slowed down, I put more and more and more in. Well, as you start to accelerate, you're going to take more and more out. Okay, but anticipate it because it's coming around pretty good for us.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing.
It is.
All right, ready to go?
Yep.
Feet to the floor, full power.
Runner on the center line, there you go. When we lifted off, we was full left of the center line.
Okay. Youngstown, Elser traffic, Cessna 736 Golf Delta, turning final for 28, touch and go, Elser.
Right into this turn, just leave that wing down. Okay. Start getting on that rudder. Because see, once you get a wing down, the airplane wants to naturally turn. The rudder's going to keep it from turning. So the rudder's going to bring the nose back to the center. Push on it. There you go. That's coming back. Still not quite enough, but
be slow here.
Yeah, just pitch down for your airspeed. And if you're too low, then you add a little power. Pitch and power balancing game here. See the nose pointing off the edge of the runway? Watch the trees. There you go. Just starting to go red over red. Nice job. Need to be over my side just a little bit more. But you held it there, you kept that drift, controlled. You didn't like it, you didn't feel good about it, but
Nope.
but you did what you had to do.
Youngstown, Elser traffic, Cessna 736 Golf Delta on the upwind 28, Elser. Yeah.
You're not going to drag a wingtip. You're not going to hit it on the ground.
Well, I can see why people don't do those for fun. Well, maybe some people do.
Yeah, well, I do, but that's I'm weird.
Yeah, you like that kind of stuff, though. You've also got a lot more time, too.
Well, yeah, it's on your confidence level and your, like we were talking about the other day about personal minimums.
Well, now I see why some people teach the crab. You do those all day, that's going to be hard on the leg.
Okay, well, with that, I've been thinking about this. You can do both. I mean, eventually you have to do the wing low procedure.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to land in a crab. But you can hold a crab all the way down.
And then transition?
And then on short final, transition to the low. But the reason I teach it all the way out is...
More difficult?
Well, it's not more difficult. It's just to get you a little better sight picture, a longer time to see what's going on and practice and stuff. Because when you are transitioning from a crab, then you're doing just that. You're transitioning from that to a wing load, and you're closer to the ground to get things stabilized.
Youngstown, Elser, traffic, Cessna 736 Golf Delta, turning left base 428. Touch and go, Elser.
And anticipate that wind from the right, so turn your base to final a little bit quicker.
Okay.
You're hindering yourself by waiting and then having to fly back or crab the whole way. Let the wind work for you a little bit. Turn in early and let it blow you back to the center line. They're on the right.
Yeah, just trying to get in the habit of looking because you never know.
Oh, that's her, absolutely.
Youngstown, Elser, traffic, Cessna 736 Golf Delta on final for 28. Touch and go, Elser. Aye. Carrying too much power, I didn't realize it. You want me to try crab and then transition, or?
Well, go ahead.
Okay.
Hold that 70. You're getting into that 65 a little early, and that's why we're getting so much lower out here.
Okay.
I know you're still white over white, but
Gonna come in quick.
you see how it's coming in already? Go. Now when you're crabbing, don't get yourself too left of the center line.
Yep.
And now you should be in your transition. Okay, flaps coming up, power in, go ahead. Yeah, a little waffly, but yeah, when you transition just a tad earlier, you know, like maybe out over the road, and start getting that thing set up.
Yep.
Get that right rudder in. At the last little bit, we started heading off this way.
Yep.
And you're concentrating on the flare, which you did good. Don't get me wrong there. But we can't relax any of the other obligation as well, which is keeping this airplane going straight, because you were just coming down real nice, and then it was just pointing off to the left a little bit.
Okay.
That was real nice. They've all been decent, but they're getting better and better each one. So maybe your method's going to be the crab and then wing low.
Yeah.
Just keep it.
It seems like you might. Do you sink faster when you're doing a slip the whole way?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's what I was thinking. It felt like.
You got to get that wing down. Get that rudder in. There you see how the nose come around? I was holding that straight with the rudder. See the nose come back around to the runway? That's what you have to have. You got to have this airplane going straight, straight down the runway.
Youngstown, Elser, traffic, Cessna 736 Golf Delta on the upwind 28, Elser.
It's just authority over the airplane.
Yep. Figuring out how to make it do what you want it to do.
Exactly. And if you get to the point that the airplane won't do what you need it to do or want it to do, then you're exceeding the limitations of the airport or the airplane and you go somewhere else. Or buy a bigger airplane.
One's cheaper than the other.
Yeah. See where we're at?
Yep.
Look, we're out over on the runway. Got to get that fixed. We got to get over there. You're flying that King Air, you take that whole row of runway lights out. Like I say, maybe it's even try to line up on the right-hand side.
Yep.
And see if that gets you back to the center line.
I'll try that next time. I'll try to go more to the right, see if maybe that's where I need to be.
Catch it, start pulling it back, pull it back, pull it back. There you go. I think on your flare, like I say, you're putting the pressure in, and then you're stopping it and pushing it back in a little bit. Okay, because when it starts up, you just want to kind of like hold it there and just give it time to react. You know, because remember also we're coming down into ground effect. Once you get into ground effect, things change a little bit too. But no, that was real nice. You
Then also traffic, Cessna 736 Golf Delta, turning crosswind off at 28, come back around, touch and go elsewhere. Sorry, I didn't.
No, you need to do what you need to do. So, like I say, you're pretty much better on center line. Still pointed to the left a little bit. We still got to get that airplane cocked around a little bit more to the right. But it wasn't very much at all, so.
Yeah, I was aiming more to the right that time on purpose. So
yeah,
that
and that might be your sight issue. You know, your sight picture that you need.
Yep.
More perfect. Okay, the airplane touched down and it turned.
Yep.
Okay. You're right there. You just need a tad more right rudder to get that straightened out. Nice job. I'm going to go buy one of those big leaded ankle weights and put on your right foot. So when you go walking around all day long, you're going to be strengthening up that right leg.
Yeah, it's amazing how much force you got to put into that right rudder.
Yep. And you can't be shy about it. You have to get it in there. You was touching down. Did you feel the airplane?
Yeah, kind of kick over a little bit.
See, that's not what you want.
Yeah, it's a lot easier without the wind, but that's how it goes in piloting.
It does, yep. That was beautiful.
That one was better.
That one was beautiful.
Yeah, I think the crab and then transition's working better for me.
Yeah, I do too.
Youngstown, also traffic, Cessna 736 Golf Delta on final for 28, full stop, Bill, sir.
Power out. Just relax and wait on the plane. That nose up, correct for that balloon. Just hold it right there. Hold the nose up a little bit. So it decelerates. Go. Yeah, you're real anxious to let that nose back down. But that's what's going to slow you down. And
Okay.
yeah, you can get a little bit of brake here to get here. Yeah, and if you're landing, remember your stall is at the critical angle of attack. Okay, good job.
Youngstown Elster traffic, Cessna 736 Golf Delta, clear the active Elster traffic. It's pretty much topped off, so I don't think we need fuel.
Yeah, we've only used, we've used 9 gallons, so.
Yeah, take it to the hangar.
Yeah.
Youngstown Elster traffic, Cessna 736 Golf Delta, taxiing from the runway to the T hangars. Elster.